Welcome to a Community Partners interview where we explore the organization's opportunities and resources that look to make changes in our daily lives. I'm your host, Prateek Mohanty, and you're listening to Voices for Ability Radio, all abilities, all the time. Today, I'm joined by Branden Troutman from Bridging the Gap program with Wheelchair Sports Alberta. WSA's vision is to achieve excellence through parasport. Their mission is to facilitate sporting opportunities for Albertans living with physical impairments and/or wheelchair athletes to develop and compete at all levels from club to national. The values are opportunity, support, empowerment, and excellence. Welcome, Brendan.
Hello.
Tell us a bit more about you and what inspired you to work at WSA. Why work with individuals with disabilities?
For me, I have a direct experience with it. I broke my neck when I was 9. I broke my neck and back. So finding a community to go back to, I was a pretty athletic guy. It was tough. Um, so it's one thing that I know that has an impact on people and had an impact on me. So I'm just trying my best to, give those opportunities for people that need it and don't have it.
That's sad to hear, but thank you. Can you tell us what the Bridge the Gap program is all about?
Yeah, so the Bridging the Gap program at Wheelchair Sports Alberta is a program for people post injury, post surgery that are struggling to find a sporting group, a community that allows them to have passion, allows them to get out, allows them to make new friends, and really just make new experiences and live life with passion again. Because that's one thing that goes away once you go through a traumatic experience, breaking your neck, your back, losing function. You can kind of lose passion sometimes. And Wheelchair Sports Alberta and the Bridging the Gap program just really want to make sure that we give opportunity to those people that need it, and continue to offer support throughout the process and just try and make people's lives better day to day.
That's great. Um, I also saw that you have other programs at WSA. Can you tell us a bit more about what those entail?
Yeah, so we got a couple programs at Wheelchair Sports Alberta right now. One is our iShow program. It's Indigenous Shooting Hoops on Wheels. So we bring a truck and trailer around northern Alberta and go to a reserve treaty land and really offer wheelchair sports where there hasn't really been wheelchair sports before. We've had a bunch of great feedback with that and a bunch of great support. So that program is going really well. We got our schools program in Calgary that allows a trailer full of wheelchairs, sport wheelchairs, basketball chairs, to go to schools and offer new perspectives for students. They get to hop in chairs, play sports, and see what pushing around a wheelchair looks like and feels like. So we're really opening a lot of eyes where we can and trying to make a difference.
Thank you. Are there any restrictions to the services at WSA or Bridging the Gap program, such as age, caregivers, or family members only, things of that nature?
No, there's no restrictions. Like the Bridging the Gap program is for post-injury, post-surgery personnel that really are trying to get back into something that they want to be passionate about. And if we can bring family members along, that's great. Allow them to have some support along the way with family, and just try and really push the power of sport, because I believe in the power of sport and what it does for a person and for a family and for somebody that goes through traumatic experiences. Like I fully believe in the power of sport and what it can do for people.
That's great. Can I just quickly add on to this question? How would somebody who's gone through a traumatic injury look to reach your program? Would that be through the doctors, or how would they get to know about you?
So if you're across Canada, like we have our website, we have
Mm.
our socials, and if you're within Edmonton, we host a Glenrose weekly try it event, just so that people post injury, post surgery can come out and try wheelchair sports. at the
I
Glen
see.
Rose. Thursdays at 2. No, we just offer sports and see what people like. Try and find a sport for somebody that they enjoy, and yeah.
Fantastic. So, without using any names, can you share a success story with me? What supports were put into place when someone asked for help?
What supports are put in place? Good question. Good question. One thing that I realized early was that it's tough to continue to follow up, especially um, if they're a little bit more rural, right? I grew up in a small town, so I
Mm.
understand the challenges that come along with trying to offer wheelchair sports. You need a lot of volunteers and a lot of people that are full of empathy and really go out of their way. But I have a great connection with somebody in Fort Mac that I built, that the program built, and he continues to push wheelchair sports in Fort Mac for us and for himself, and really just make his community more accessible and more inclusive. And I think at the end of the day, that's all we can ask for.
What is the one thing that you see happening over and over again to individuals with disabilities that shouldn't be, and how do you stop it?
That's a hard question, my man. I think there's a bunch of perspective restrictions
Mm.
within society. I think that's the biggest struggle that I deal with personally. I think if people see me out in public, they think I need help. They think where's my caretaker at? Stuff like that. It's all good. But I mean, at the end of the day, I'm a person and I'm just trying to make the world better for people that are struggling, offering more sports and really getting them back into something that they can be passionate about. But I think as a society, we just got to continue to push that I'm just a guy that got unlucky once. I get pretty lucky, and that shouldn't be the end of it with just one unlucky. Um, I would just say, don't. Just, I'm just a normal guy. I don't know what else to say.
No, that's great. That's great. If someone wanted to become a member or volunteer with WSA or Bridging the Gap program, what is the process for joining as a member or volunteer?
So Wheelchair Sports Alberta, we got a great contact. You can reach out to anybody on the website, on the socials. We should be there to answer and really help you out find something that fits your schedule, your timing, and what you want to get out of it. Because we all want to get something out of this. And we have CWBL finals coming up in April in Edmonton. It's our 50th year anniversary. So that'll be a big tournament, and having volunteers and stuff like that is super important. And you can just reach out to us anywhere. You can come up and talk to me. You can reach out through our website. It's probably the best bet. I'm always on my email. So
Perfect. Thank you. What is the one thing that everyone needs to know about Bridging the Gap program and WSA?
what is the one thing? Wheelchair Sports Alberta changes lives. They changed my life when I was a young kid, and I just hope we can continue to make an impact in several people's lives, continue to make their day to day better, continue to find them passion, um, and continue to just find a community that they love being in, that they can make friends and really just enjoy their time.
That's great. If listeners are looking for more information, how can they reach out to you?
They can reach me at my email, brandent@wheelchairsportsalberta.com. You can reach out by phone. My phone is on our website. I mean, pretty much any normal contact situation works. We stay up to date on that stuff. So if anybody would really love to, meet some great people, meet some great communities, and make an impact in their own, and you guys can reach out. We'll be here. That's all I got.
Perfect. I just had one more question, Brandon. Uh, virtually speaking, somebody who's based here in Toronto, far away from where you are physically located, if we wanted to be volunteers, how can we add value? Where can you see us helping you out?
Awareness is one big thing. Awareness is huge. There's a big lack of awareness in wheelchair sports in Canada. I'm trying to change that. It's a long process, but if you do live far away from Edmonton, Alberta, or Calgary, anywhere in Alberta, there are other para networks like Ontario Para Network. They hold a lot of tournaments and often need volunteers. They're a great group and can always grow. So if you guys are looking to make an impact in a community that's close to you, I'm working on an app with Bridging the Gap that will allow people to just find sports clubs and times tried events for themselves and their family in that area. So, I support volunteering. It takes volunteers to really make a lot of great things go around. So, yeah.
I completely agree. Thank you so much. I do appreciate, Branden, your time. I'd like to thank you for lending us your time and attention. This was your host, Prateek Mohanty from V4A Radio. All abilities, all the time. Have a fantastic weekend.